Good morning, everyone. Beautiful out here. It is, I think, plus 4 or 5 degrees already this morning. Oh, we're going to show you some of this merchandise yet too. So we got some new, some hats made, various different colors. This is just one of them, and some shirts and some sweaters, and some coffee mugs, and there's also some toques coming yet. Although winter's just about over, but that's just the way it worked out. So. Wes and I are just checking this out. Came back from the storage locker, dropping some stuff off, and we're checking out this spot where we were planning on putting the camper, and it's actually dried up really good. And I was worried it was going to be all clay, but I think it's sand. So just because the clay, if it ever get wet, then you'd be bringing that into the camper constantly. It would just be a mess, whereas the sand might be a little bit better to work with. And I'm actually thinking it's firmed up real nice here. So this is that area we had shoved off, and I think it's going to work out great to park the camper in here. Amazing how warm that dirt feels already just from the sunshine on it. So that was the plan, is to park the camper down on the bottom, in here somewhere, and then I need to find a spot yet. We might have to flatten another area for a tent or two. Some of the children were going to sleep in a tent just to give ourselves, all of us, a bit more space to work with. But I think this is going to be workable, and I think with the tractor I could probably push some more of these trees back maybe or something to have a tent spot. It's all just temporary. We are still hoping, of course, to find a property here, and then probably set up permanent camp if we're going to build, or if we can't find a bare property, maybe there'll be a little house on it or something we can make use of. But yeah, we haven't found anything yet, so we're still working on that. Wes and I are just looking around again. We may have to start knocking on doors. There's not a lot for sale right now, but there is properties that look like nothing's being done with them. Maybe somebody wouldn't mind parting with one, so it's kind of what we're hoping for anyway. But I think it's going to work good enough that we can park the trailer in here today. It's pretty dry, so excited about that. Get some space here and get things set up, pull some of our patio furniture out, those kind of things. We're not allowed to have a campfire here. Apparently all of Ontario is in a campfire ban because of Corona. I'm not sure what the connection there is. I don't know if they're worried just because if firefighters have to come in they wouldn't be able to socially distance, or what the deal is. I don't know, because the two don't really seem related in my opinion. But that's what has been decided, so we can't have any campfires out here. I'm assuming they're going to make a bit of an exception if it's for cooking. And we actually have a wood stove we brought with us, so we may end up just setting that up so that we can just have the fire inside of it with a bit of a chimney. And then we can cook on it at least. And because we were planning on cooking on it. Right now we're just using the propane, which we can keep doing, but that wasn't the plan long term. So yeah, I think we're going to move that trailer in here. Yeah. Hey, got the trailer moved. Sorry for the funny faces. I'm gonna scratch my face with my teeth once in a while. Got the trailer moved in over there. Somewhere over there. It's behind my mirror, I think. Right there. And that was kind of interesting. I had to back around the way this corner works. I wouldn't have been able to drive past and get in. So I had to back it down the road. Well, my mirrors are a lot less wide than the trailer is, so it makes it for interesting backing up. I'm gonna go get the generator now and picnic table and a bunch of other stuff to make it home here for a little while anyway. We're not planning on sticking around too long. We're still hoping to buy something, hopefully pretty soon. We've got a few leads in some places, not necessarily what we came looking for, but there's still some other opportunities in the area. And like we've said before, if we can't find exactly what we're hoping for, then we're going to have to broaden our search out, make ever bigger circles from this place. This is kind of where we'd like to be, but if we can't find that, the right property here, then we'll branch out from this area. So there's still lots of promising leads, and it's early in the year. I think with the warmer weather, we'll probably see more properties listed. Right now, what I've been doing is knocking on some people's doors and talking to them and seeing if they know of any property for sale, or whether or not maybe they themselves would like to sell. And so that has given me a few leads. There's one really nice property in particular. We're not sure if it's going to be right for us or not. So we haven't actually filmed any properties, viewing any properties. I was hoping to do that, but you know, places where there's people on it, you can't just start filming their stuff and flying a drone over top. Bare land, you could. So we might still do that down the road a little bit, but at this point we haven't bothered doing that. So, alright, parking my tractor. Hey, I'm gonna grab a generator, picnic table, get that set up. We'll get the eat tent set up. We have been advised that there's lots of black flies here, so that's probably going to be entertaining in another month or so. But with the eat tent with the screen on it, we'll just make the best of the situation as we can, I guess. Alright, back in the bus. So you remember it's loading all that. It is jammed full, but I need the generator. I'm going to pull that out. And then quite a bit of there's our patio furniture in here. There's one piece. This table we could probably make use of, and a few other things, some shovels and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, we don't need a lot of it. It would be nice to get in far enough that we can get out our freezer. This is our main freezer with all our food in it. And the one on the other side is just good storage. Trampoline and stuff is in it. Don't really need that at this point. But yeah, I don't know. It's just packed pretty tight, so it's going to be fun getting everything out. All right, home sweet home. At least it's starting to look that way. Got the trailer parked here. The front is just about on the ground over here. Guess there's not totally even, but it's going to be a nice little site. We got a little bit more cleared out over here, so we can put an tent in, and the kids are already enjoying snack. Rough life, eh? So nice little place to call home. Birds were chirping earlier, and there's quite a bit of exploring space down in here. So, yeah, it's a temporary home, obviously. We're hoping to find something rather quickly, but yeah, at this point we don't have anything yet. Just leads, like I said earlier, and we're going to follow up on those some more this week. So we've got a bit of stick picking to do and some rock picking to do, but otherwise it's going to be a nice little spot. And we got to source some water yet too. There's no water or no hydro here. We have a generator for the hydro, and looking at getting a couple of totes, bring in some clean water, and from those totes we can just fill our trailer supply. So yeah, should be good.
Hi.
All right, we are en route to the hardware store. We're going to get some sheets of plywood. We're going to make an outhouse, and get some pipe to hook up our trailer, just the gray water from the kitchen sink and stuff, to hook that up so it runs away from the trailer where it's parked. I think there was one other thing I needed. Oh, I need some nails. There's just need some long spikes to hold the the heat tent, spike it down. I don't have any long ones. We had some long spikes in there before, but I guess there's not enough of them, so we're going to pick a few of those up as well. And should have enough room in the van here now that it's empty. We'll go check out this hardware store for the first time. Okay, that was different. I roll up here and it says, upon arrival, call this number or text this number. You can't even go in the store, so I did that. I made my order over the phone for what I wanted. They took my credit card over the phone, and now we're waiting. I'm guessing they're going to bring my plywood out. I don't know yet. I can't wait for our world to get back to normal. This is getting to be ridiculous, but anyway, you got to do what you got to do.
Got skylight.
Excuse me, a little bit of privacy, please. You're actually on?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I found my new calling, honey.
Did you?
Yeah, as gonna be a professional outhouse builder. Folks is gonna call me from far and wide.
Countryside outhouse.
Yep. Gotta think of a slogan. We's got the tools for your business. Yep, yep. Might work.
When you went up there, you think there's another one somewhere down here?
Well, that looks ridiculous. You like that? I don't think I like that.
It's just got a bangs.
Wow. I think we should make that flush on the front or something.
I think it'll be fine.
It looks retarded.
Ridiculous, not retarded.
Alright, change the plans. We're not getting in the outhouse building business.
Well, we already got it half made, so.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one. Now, part of the ridiculousness is just because we want to reuse lumber, possibly. So the less cuts, the better.
Are we gonna set the door on today?
We don't have any hinges unless we build our own.
Yeah,
Which
we
we
make
could
them out
do.
of wood.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't think that would. How would you do it?
Right?
How would you do it?
Make them.
Make some hinges.
I've seen a guy do it. You gotta use the knots from the wood somehow. All done supper. We took a little wander here. You can see where we're parked there. So there's a bit of a clearing. Well, we flattened a lot of that out, but they had brush pile on each side here, and there's a bit of a clearing. So, but
This is our temporary home.
temporary home. There you go. Well, and Earth is our temporary home too. So there, it's a temporary home. There you go. So anyway, we've got the outhouse there. I gotta get some hinges tomorrow. Oh, looks like somebody just came out of there. Gotta get some hinges for that door yet. For now, we just stuck a plywood sheet on an angle, so from the trailer you can't see nothing, and if anybody comes down that path, you won't be able to see in the outhouse. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that out there now. I hear some geese coming. So it's a beautiful sound too when they come across. We just had, oh yeah, there's two of them coming right there. I don't know if I can get them in the camera.
Oh, I see us.
There they go.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. So this is our scenery at the moment. They'll be heading down to the lake. So over here is a lake, if I'm pointing in the right direction. Decent sized lake. There's a lot of cottages around the whole eastern side. Yes, southern and northern too, I guess. This side here, I don't think there's too many cottages. It's still quite a ways over. There's another chunk of land between their land where we're on right now that we're using, and the lake. There's still at least one more piece in there. So, but just beautiful. We're just enjoying the sunset, which is actually behind us over there, but just the way it's coming down in the trees here. It's beautiful. Very privileged and lucky to just be able to enjoy this spot. Looks like there's a bit of a trail here. I thought about going down there later and exploring that or something. The children and I did go down through here a couple days ago, but we didn't go very far. It started getting pretty wet down there. The ground is pretty soggy. And you can hear the spring peepers. I don't know if you can hear that on there or not, but they're pretty loud. There, I don't know if you hear that or not, but anyway, that's kind of an enjoyable sound too. So from here, from where we are, their barn is just through those trees. That's where we were in their yard, and now we've relocated to here. And I don't know how long we'll be here. I mean, they don't seem to mind of us staying here for a couple of months maybe, but we are hoping to find our own place. Like I said, we've got a few leads. We've got one that we're really interested in. It's down the road, kind of on the edge of the farmingville here. Beautiful little piece. Guy's got a couple cows on it and stuff. So we're interested, but we'll see where that materializes. We may end up somewhere totally different. But just thought you can enjoy this evening with us in this beautiful scenery with the Countryside Acre folks here up on this ridge. Nothing better than enjoying God's creation out here. Peace and quiet and stillness. Anyway, that's it from us. We'll catch you all in the next one.